Hey, this is James Pelton, and I wanted to talk to you today. There's so many rug pulls, and there's new projects popping up all the time, and so a question I get pretty frequently is, hey, do you have like a paid Discord or anything like that that we can get into, or we can get in things even earlier than your videos, or even earlier than your Twitter feed? And I've thought a lot about that if I should put together some kind of paid Discord, and I might in the future. But right now, I just don't have the bandwidth. You guys know I have all these I'm doing my YouTube stuff, and I'm meeting with people every day about new projects. And I'm also working on some NFT collections, and I just don't have the bandwidth for a paid community. But I did want to just point you guys towards the Cryptonairz community. And I have a interview with the head of that, Crypto Sensei. He's a pretty big player in the crypto space. I remember I tweeted just a little while ago about my journey to 10K a day in passive income, and then he tweeted on that. Oh yeah, just wait till you make $1 million a month. That's when things get really crazy. And so he's a big player in the space. The Cryptonairz community, I've been a part of for a while. It's a paid community, and he'll talk a little bit about it, but they've got a huge team that looks into new projects. I think he has like 35 people on his team, and they actually dig into these projects. They interview the founders, and then they make sure that there's no, that the code base is set. And again, these are things I just don't have the time or the capacity to do. So I think the starting package is $50, and then that's for like kind of newer people who need help, like setting up their MetaMask and things like that. And then the $100 a month is more for degen people who are wanting in early on things and things like that. And then there's a one-on-one for $500 an hour that's coming soon with him. But I sat down with Crypto Sensei and just did an interview with him. So just wanted to present this to you. Again, there's no pressure to get involved in this or anything, but just wanted to give you the option. If you use my referral link, I get a kickback from them. But again, no pressure. Just wanted to put this out here. So here is my interview with Crypto Sensei. Okay, so I'm here with Crypto Sensei, and could I just start out by having you introduce yourself?
Sure. My real name is Robert Doyle. I go by Crypto Sensei in my community and on Twitter. I've been in the crypto space a little over 3 years, and this is my full-time job. I am the founder of Cryptonairz, and that's a 24/7, 365 gig. So I'm in it all the time.
Okay, could you kind of give just like an elevator pitch of what Cryptonairz is, why you started it, what you kind of set out to do?
So I first learned about crypto, a couple of years ago. Like I said, I knew immediately that it was going to change people's lives, right? This is the tech. This is the future. This is how money's moving around the planet. AI, augmented reality. I mean, this is kind of the hot button for me. And I knew immediately I needed to tell as many people as I could about it, right? And so I was literally teaching one person at a time about crypto, right? And that would take hours out of my day. And I was like, man, there's got to be a better way, right? And so I connected with some people that I got into strong nodes early. And so I told as many people as I could. And so people were making money. And so they came and said, hey, man, let's build a community. I said, great. And so we built a Discord community, and we started with 8 people. Now we're 35. The Cryptonairz Discord is 35 people. We cover pretty much the whole gambit of crypto. We cover NFTs, DAOs, nodes, mining, staking. I mean, anything that has a crypto button, we're covering it. And we managed to build out this amazing team, right? We went out and we found professionals in the NFT space, in the node space, in the DAO space. We brought them all together, and we're just providing constant info. And what we did was we realized after the whole ring debacle that we didn't have a proper security team. And that was the most important thing for me. So I went out and I hired a couple Army intelligence people. I went out and hired a bunch of people that knew and could read smart contracts. And now we've put every project that comes into our community, we put through a very strict process where we're checking every single thing that we can. Any forward-facing data on that project, we're checking to make sure it's a solid project before we bring that into our community. That's Cryptonairz.
Okay, that's awesome. And I've been part of Cryptonairz now for a few months, I think. And there's amazing info in there. Like it's you get early stuff, which is really helpful. You get security stuff. You weed out a lot of these rug pulls that We just, us normal people, I'll call us normal people, we don't have the resources to look through. People say, oh, the blockchain's secure, all the code is right there, but it's like, okay, I don't have time to go look. I'm a computer software engineer by trade, but I don't have time to go look through the contracts in these code
It's
and
a lot.
make sure there's not honeypots or whatever. So
And
I've
we find a lot of sometimes it's not malicious, sometimes it's errors in the contract. And so we're often helping projects fix their code before they launch. It's pretty amazing. And so we were thankful to find the right people that could actually get in there, go through everything line by line, and really understand what was going on there. And that really does help us weed out the malicious and bad actors. And no one will ever be 100% in the space, but at least now we've put in the process in place to really identify the good teams, the solid teams. And that's how we've been able to call, Thor, Vapor, Power, PXT. I mean, you name it, Comb. We called all of those projects before they launched, and we're still working side by side with those projects every day. And we're just in a very good position right now that all these projects come to us right away because they know we have a good reputation and they want to work with us. So when they launch, they could say, "Hey, we went through this entire process. It's just like going through an audit or KYC, but we don't give them the NFT or whatever. But we do that for free. We don't ask projects for any money. We just want to work with good teams and good people."
That's awesome. So for people who want to get involved, can you talk just about the different tiers and like what the cost is,
Sure.
and just kind of go through that?
Absolutely. So we have two tiers, right? We do have a whole education center built for people brand new to crypto. They don't know how to use Coinbase. They don't know how to use PancakeSwap or Uniswap or whatever. So we have a section for bulls that are people that are brand new to crypto that that need help learning, and they are not looking to get scammed, right? And so we have a full team that answers all kinds of questions. How do I use my MetaMask? How do I do this? And we really have a safe place for these people to start learning. And once those people get to a point where they want to start acting on alpha information, we have Super Bowl. And that is where I'm spending most of my day, just putting in any alpha I get from all these projects that I talk to, from pretty much anything, new projects, alpha from old projects, leaks, anything like that. I'm putting in Super Bowl only. About 75% of it goes there. So if you're one of those people that wants to get some degen plays in, or if you're one of those people that wants to be first in a Discord to really get a whitelist or something like that, Super Bowl is going to be the best place for you to really take that initial and just run with it.
That's awesome, because I know I have a lot of people in my audience in both categories, and I just don't have time to help everybody. I have a new thing where I charge like $250 for a 15-minute meeting, and sometimes it's people like, "Hey, can you set up my MetaMask wallet?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't."
Yeah,
don't spend $250 for this. I feel so bad. So that's just sounds incredible to kind of have a team that is helping people walk through some of that stuff. And I've been part of the Super Bowl program, and it's been super helpful for me as well. So that's awesome.
Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure working with you the last couple months here in the channel. And so I hope the information's helping you grow. That's all I care about.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. And I renewed the other day. So that's how you can tell it's working is, if people just try it for a month and it's like, but I renew. So it's definitely helping out.
We've got a 7-day money back guarantee policy too, right? So if you come in and our community is not right for you, we'll refund all of your money. Like we really want the people that want to learn and grow, and if you go into our feedback channel in the Discord, I think we have like 150 comments in feedback. I've been through almost all of them, and there's not one bad comment in there. It's hard in crypto, right? Because when you have some new people get in, sometimes they buy in at the top and things come down. And so I go out of my way to try to educate people on how I make money. And what I do as far as like getting my initial out, compounding different strategies, right? And so we do our best to help everybody out as we can. There is, some people that, bought at the top and aren't happy, but, for the gist of it, we have about 2,000 people signed up now. And it's just a great community. And the members, man, we have such cool people in the community that are just sharing their information. And it's just a great place to get in, learn, educate yourself, and grow. And the feedback channel is open to people if they just want to come in and read what our members are saying about us. They don't need to pay to do that. They just click our link to the Discord, which I'm sure you'll provide, and just read what other people are saying about us. Don't listen to me. I'm just the guy that just is a crypto addict. But if you listen to the people that we've really helped and really have changed their lives, that's really, that's where it all comes together. So
that's awesome. Yeah. And I'll have all the links for this down below. So I guess that's all the questions I have for you. One last thing. Are you able to share any alphas with us today? Maybe like a sneak peek.
You want to know what I'm looking at? All right, I can give you some sneak. Let me get into my Super Bowl announcements channel. So the projects that I'm bullish on that are not launching for several weeks, Wind Finance, Miner Box, Wand Investments, and Nexus DAO is what I posted today. I've been a huge believer in Valify, Emerald nodes. Those two projects are coming up. I've been just raving about those projects in my community. Tavern, Waifu, Etherstones. All of this information is in the Discord. And so a lot of our members have already gotten whitelists for most of these projects, but those are the projects that I'm really looking forward to coming up here. Putting all most of these projects are already in our process. So we're learning about them as we go. But I would definitely start checking those projects out and at least get a whitelist. You can always not buy, but having that whitelist is very powerful.
Cool. And you guys, my audience might recognize a correlation between the projects that you're talking about and the projects I tend to do videos for, because they tend to relate to each other often. So
what, the best passive income right now is with these DAS and Ash projects, right? And we know that 80 to 90% of them, they're not gonna make it, right? You have to be just an amazing team to get in and to innovate, to change, to be something different, right? You look at like Comb or Vapor, right? Vapor is building their own Vapor chain, right? They're working with developers at Sushi Swap, and they're going to make their own side chain, subnet chain on AVAX, and they're going to launch projects off of it. And that's going to not only help out VaporFi, Vapor Chain, Vapor Talk. They're working on so much, and that's what we're looking for, right? Innovation like that. And if you get in on an early, like a project like Vapor, it's crazy, man. I'm the #1 holder for Vapor in the world right now. And I can tell you that it brings just a tremendous amount of money in every month. And it's just the beginning for those guys. So, you got to be early and you got to know what you're doing. But if you're good in this space, man, it can change your life in an instant.
Yeah, definitely true. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming on and just offering this. We'll have all the links down below for people if they want to get involved. But yeah, thanks for coming on and just talking through it.
It's an absolute pleasure, James. I look forward to seeing how your channel grows, man. You're doing a great job.
Hey, thank you, brother. All right. I hope that was helpful for you. So it's been great getting to know Crypto Sensei. And again, I've been part of his community for a few months now. And I think for me, it's worth it. Just the research they do that I don't have the time to do myself. So again, hope that was helpful for you. I'll have the link to sign up down below. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And we'll talk to you later.